Okay folks, welcome back to The Surge. This is day 2 of gameplay. I'm going to stand as far away from that safe room as I can because the videos on YouTube have all been copyright flagged because of the shitty song that plays in the med station. So thanks a bunch for that, Deck 13, for putting that piece of garbage in there, and thanks a bunch for the third-party parasites that claim it on YouTube and ruin my playthrough, so awesome. But this is the video game, and this is the second day of playing it. Yesterday I left this kind of annoyed and frustrated at this run back and at the idea of this enemy that does that jump attack that kills you in one hit on my build. So I wasn't best pleased, but what I did last night is I found a shortcut. It did not come as smoothly as I would have liked, so I'm going to have to explain it and I'm going to have to showcase it now. But you missed absolutely nothing, guys. I didn't fight any new enemies, I didn't see anything new. I just ended up coming out through the greenhouse and opening a door, and then it changed the enemy types to something else, which is really refreshing because the enemies that were there were assholes. The good news is, I have figured out a consistent strategy to beat them, but the jump attack is still incredibly dangerous, so we need to be careful of that. But I'm just going to highlight the path anyhow, as I parry the crazy guy. The two different parries, depending on what trigger you press, will depend on what you do. I practiced that a little bit last night to see if it made any difference. It seems like there are certain moves that have wonky detection and certain moves that have good detection. I don't know if it means that some are unblockable and others aren't. I don't really know how that works. But you've seen me do this a few times, so this is nothing new. Hopefully he doesn't do the running double hit. Of course he did the running double hit. That one is dangerous. And we can do a nice quick execution. I'm using a weapon that we got off the first boss. It's the same as the other weapon I was using, just for diversity's sake. I had to mix it up because I was going insane. But hopefully, if you're struggling with this area, you can come to this video and see what I'm doing. You'll notice in here, there's a dude walking about instead of the monsters that were jumping around. You see him over there with the gun. So where I went is, I came over here, you'll notice that there was the zombie, right, and then there was one of those walkers which you can see there. If you come over to this room, you open this door, this will open a lift that goes down to where the safe room was, so you can come up here quickly instead of going through that big run around. Then you go over here, come past this fellow, hopefully he doesn't jump in my face, and you drop down this, and this leads you to more sewers, which of course, the sewers were so fun the first time. Let's do more sewers, right? And then I made my way through here. There's a zombie that gets up, and a couple of those cleaning robots, which are quite dangerous when they set you on fire, but for the most, they're actually quite simple. And there's going to be an ensemble of enemies and those jumping creatures. So I'm going to show you where I went through. There's nothing really to discover or have fun with, so don't stress it too much. There's an ambush over there, which you don't need to worry about. It's a dead end. And then down here, there's a cleaning robot with its back to you, so you don't have to engage it. And then there's a few enemies in here. Another cleaning robot, one of those flying machines, and then one of those jumping machines. And all I did, guys, is I ran past all of this shit. I just completely skipped it. Which, of course, you don't have to do, but it's definitely one way of doing it. There's a couple of things to open, like there's a level 80 door there, but I'm, of course, not level 80. That's a bad guy that's going to get up. There's a little scrubber. Here is a lift. I get hit from behind by the scrubber, of course. Kill him before the EMP. So I hit this. Over there is one of those bad guys. And up there is an elevator that you cannot open. So there's no point in going towards it. Elevator is on its way, please be patient. What a patronising message that one is. So I was hoping that this was going to lead you all the way back to that elevator at the first area, but it doesn't. It leads you into a new area called the greenhouse, which looks kind of purpley and interesting. And I was like, oh wow, this could be cool. I wish I was recording, but I kind of want to make a checkpoint. Because I'm not a big fan of replaying garbage. Over there is a dude who's chilling out behind the grass, so you can lure him with your gun, he'll charge you, you can do the appropriate parry, put him on his back, or don't. Interesting, that was 2 hits, weird. And then you come into here, And there's another one of those berserker dudes just there. So deal with him accordingly. Run at me, dude. Come on. Do the move. And parry him. Get him killed. To the right there is a zombie. In that room just over coming up there's a couple more enemies. You can backstab in this game, but it's kind of like Lords of the Fallen where it's not the best mechanic. I wish it was a little bit better than it is. Get rid of this fella. Taking a massive beating. And then in here there is a zombie dude behind boxes to the right. There is one of those jumping robots that just there. It's jumping at me right now. That's the telegraph. And I'll show you how I fight it. Get close to it. It'll do a move. Parry it. That's all you do. Stand close to it. It'll do a move and parry it. Do this like 2 to 3 times and it's dead. It's easy, isn't it? It looks dead easy, but if that thing does that jump attack, it's a one-hit kill and you do not have iframe, so you have to space it, and spacing can be quite difficult when you're fighting multiple enemies and when the environment's wonky or when you don't see it coming, and insert reason for dying, which can happen very quickly. But the best way to beat them is to block their hit and press right trigger to do the heavy parry, and you'll do about 60 damage to them because they're incredibly armoured, and that's the way I killed them. Yeah, just a really frustrating enemy. I don't like them. I don't really want to fight any more of them, but if I have to, I've got a strategy that works. And speaking of, here it comes. Come on, dude. Oh, he's leashing. Of course he's leashing. Why would he not? Did it leash? It's very scary when you don't know where things are in this game, because they attack very quickly, considering, you know, they came from Lords of the Fallen, which is a much slower paced game than this. Come on, dude. Be careful of this enemy as well. If you're close after the parry, he can recover and hit you. I discovered that when I was experimenting with other weapons to see if there'd be anything worth using, and I just think the stuff that's really fast does absolutely no damage, and it introduces you to the concept of armour in this game, which is not my favourite concept. Here he comes. So get close to him, and then parry him. That's the mid parry, which is not what we want. We want the heavy. Heavy's much better. There you go, 68 damage. Do it again. That one missed. Not my fault, the enemy's fault. Come on, you dickhead. Missed again, so there's not much you can do about that. Stop missing, you prick! Thank you. And that's a kill. And that's it. Really simple enemy, but that enemy's a nightmare. You know, very dangerous. And then over here, of course, there's a door. And I open this door, and it's literally the door that leads to where we were. And then these new enemies turned up, and that's all you've missed. Seems like quite a lot, but I literally did it in about 40 seconds because I ran the entire way, and I didn't fight anything because I was really not in the best mood with this game, and I just wanted to get a checkpoint. So that's what I did, guys. So from now on, it's back to being blind again. So I apologise about that, but I needed to do it because my sanity was coming into question. Don't like this enemy too much either. The fire seems to be kind of garbage. He has a lot of interesting properties. Has quite a lot of HP too. Thanks. Chop him up, get rid of him, stand in the corrosion, and you'll notice this door is open now, so it must be the way that they want us to go, right, where that lady was. So I have not actually been in this room. I missed. That's not good. Oh, there's another one of those robots that's going to get up. Oh, is that a new weapon? I don't know what that was. Might be tungsten. Yeah, so I'm going to charge an R2 on this guy if I can. Oh, maybe not. Thanks a bunch. Here he comes. There we go. I'm out of stamina at the moment. That's not a problem, because he's dead. I also, I picked up an item which is you know the healing on executions? It's now 20% instead of 10%, so that's a slight increase. which will mean that I might be able to kill a few enemies and get some life back, which might mitigate my need to heal. I could just get more healing items, I'm aware of that, guys, but you know how I am. I want the playthrough to be as interesting as I can make it, and making it so that I can't just exploit healing is quite important to me, even though, you know, you might think I am exploiting healing as it is. Everybody has kind of different standards with video games, but I want it to be as pure as I can in its form of struggle, because that's what we do here on blind playthroughs. We struggle. So you have two options, up or down. I always go left because of Vampire Hunter D, so I'm going to go this way. That's a hammer guy. Okay. 1, 2. Need to get out of there. Doing it again. I can get behind that. Yay! Hammer guy's down! As we cut off a leg, do we get a nice piece? We do, we get the rhino leg. So I have a bit of a crisis in this game at the moment. I had about 22,000 points to spend on levels, and I didn't want to do it because I don't really think it makes a difference. I don't know how to be strong in this game. I don't know how to feel like my character's progressing. And I'll explain why. My weapon... None of my weapons can be upgraded past where they are, because I can't find the resource to do it, because none of the enemies drop the right resource. So my weapon still feels kind of weak, even though it's a massive thing that should do incredible damage. It doesn't feel like it does. My armor, I've upgraded each piece of my armor to level 2, and I don't feel a difference in defense whatsoever. I don't see any like stats or builds or any kind of manipulation of my current character to make him specifically one way or the other, because the implants don't seem to make a difference. None of them are focused on damage or doing damage. I don't understand what the proficiencies does towards the weapons, if it makes them any more dangerous or damaging. Like, I don't feel like I've got any stronger than when we started, and that's a problem. And I'm hoping it's just willful ignorance and we'll heal it with knowledge and it all makes sense. That's dangerous. The fire that this enemy does is a pain in the dick. So I should have parried that. The only things you can't parry from this monster is the fire. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it's hurting me. There's some kind of weird vacuum move. That was another opportunity to parry, and I didn't do it. So that wasn't my best performance against that enemy, but hey, well. Ooh, Endurance Enhancer V3. That could be good. Give us some more stamina. Awesome. I just feel like normally by this point in a video game, I've understood the concept of making my character do more damage, and in this game, I just feel like you don't feel strong at all. And it's weird, because I kind of like feeling strong. I don't mind feeling spongy, or feeling squishy, sorry, and dying quickly, but I have to hurt things. I can't just smack stuff and not feel like I'm making a difference. And that's kind of how I feel. What am I listening to right now? Something move. Oh, they're banging on a door. Okay. Can I use this yet? So this robot is supposed to open these doors, but it's never high enough level. Yeah, it always fails. What is this? Pile of metal scrap. This guy's body's weak and so are his legs. Let's go for his body. Can I get just him on himself? It is a flamethrower man in close proximity, which is interesting, because the fire has some interesting properties. Oh, they're banging on her door. Okay, this is where that Melissa character is. Stop it with the fire, dude. I missed. Right. I was going to say, I would imagine he's going to be quite close to passing away. He's reloading, which is nice. That should kill. Ooh, that looked like that might have chained to the other guy then. Is that a mechanic? Do we know if? I wish you could backstab this guy, but it doesn't work. So the backstab mechanic, if you're wondering, if you get behind a guy when they don't really know you're there, he does like a kick that puts them down onto their knees, and then when you hit them, you seem to do some kind of crit. It doesn't have a fancy animation, and it isn't all that interesting, but it technically exists. Dude, I love that chromatic effect on some of the movement. Is it? I don't know. Is anything really safe? This is the end of the world.
No, 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 no.
I can't pick stuff up when she's talking.
That was my life. Fuck you. You hear me? Why am I even doing this? They just don't deserve it.
Can I pick some stuff up, please? Fuck. There we go. So, Melissa.
Something is wrong with the compound. I know the science is right. Everything checks out perfectly. At least at a theoretical level. Of late, though, I've been experiencing a heaviness on the chest. And occasionally when I exert myself, it takes a minute to regain my breath. The scans aren't showing anything yet, but I'm beginning to wonder if it's due to working directly with these materials.
Ooh, a new power core. That's going to open up a lot of stuff.
By the way, your drone looks like it needs it.
I choose you. Oh, is that a Pokemon reference? Is that going to make me stronger, please? That would be amazing, Melissa.
It's just not good enough anymore to have me fired and blacklisted. No. Off with her head. So she can't piss on our parade. Just look at this. Months of work destroyed! This is a nightmare. An utter nightmare. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't even thank you.
No, you didn't. What's going on, Melissa?
You know what's going on here, don't you?
My work here is unofficial. I'm no longer part of Creo. The reality is, I don't exist. Whatever happened, it wasn't our doing. I have my theories, but until I have more information, they'll remain my theories. I haven't heard anything from my associates in days. It's anarchy out there. I'm worried that... Look, I know. I owe you already, but I need another favor.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Come on, D-pad, please.
Depends on the favor.
Okay. This chip holds important data. Data that will save Resolve. And humanity. I need to trust you on this. I wouldn't survive 5 minutes out there, let alone make it to the executive forum. You're my only chance to do this. Give it to Bonham or Fox. They're both on the board. It's crucial they get it as soon as possible.
Okay. Say not my problem and the game ends.
Okay, hand it over and it's done.
Hurry. We're counting on you.
Okay.
Well, well. Look who's...
I gave them everything,
told you
yes.
everything that matters. Bonham and Fox. On the executive floors. They're waiting. Oh, that's okay. I'll just keep talking to myself.
Yep, you do that, bitch. You worthless woman. Is that all we came here to do? I wanted the implant that increases my damage by 3,000%. Where's that? Because that sounds great. I was wondering too, you know, if you took the armor off, if you got a damage bonus, or if you got some kind of speed bonus or dash bonus, something like that. You really don't. Like, you're the exact same. The weight system in this game doesn't seem to make any sense. Look where it is! That's the door that I wanted to get through for so long. If she'd just opened the fucking door, this game would be 2 minutes long. You dumb bitch. Interesting now, so I don't remember where any of those bloody doors are with that thing. Because there's tons, right? Let's go back through that area and see if we can find... I'll show you the other shortcut, by the way. Seeing as how you might not have seen it, and this could be useful for players who are having trouble with this area like I was when I first got here. So there's this exo lift. I don't know if this lift will be functional until you've activated it. I imagine it won't. But it'd be cool if it was. Because I like the idea of coming back to a game with knowledge and completely smashing areas. It's been a while since we've seen those guards as well. You know, those Black Knight dudes who don't respawn. So...
Brains behind Project Resolve with us today.
Don't you dare, bitch. Hate that move. Stupid running attack. You know the thing that sucks about that jumping attack that it does is it has a really wide hitbox and it tracks you during its flight. It changes its trajectory while in mid-flight, and I know it's a video game, and I know there's the whole... Are you seriously chasing me, dude? What the fuck are you doing? There's the suspension of disbelief thing. I get that. I do. I don't want to, but I get that. Oh, I went back into it. That was depressing. Do not get touched by the fire. Parry the other moves, but the fire stuff, you want nothing to do with it. Because it really hurts. Right. That door is broken. Can I open this now? Now that I've got a new pod? No, there's still... I can't open them ones then. But the ones with the robot on top, I definitely can. Was there any... There's a dude just on this corner. Yeah, very scary. Come on, Dick. Charge. Sit the fuck down. Another dude here with a hammer. Do them a good move. Ooh, someone else is behind me. Oh, no. The audio in this game is not good. He just made a scream then, and it sounded like it was literally behind me. That was me trying to press X to attack him. He's gonna do it again. I just have a feeling. I didn't. Interesting. Something shot me. It's really frustrating. Getting shot by little shits. Is he up here? Yeah, there he is. So, there's no door in this area. I know there's a door somewhere. It might just be in that warehouse. But I wanted to go through the full lab because I might have missed something. I don't really have the memory for these specific doors. That's one of the things I wasn't a big fan about, you know, like Castlevania and Metroidvania stuff. Because I forget. I don't even remember to forget half the time. I just don't know. Is this one? No, I think this is just a bad access. I'll try it anyway, but I think this is just a dodgy access one. Yeah, pretty certain that's not going to work.
Access unauthorized.
So, let's go on the lift. I'm excited now, though. Maybe we can get to some new place and we can get some better upgrades and do more damage. Because the thing I love about Souls as a formula is once you know what you're doing, you understand where to go to get strong. I'm hoping that exists in this game, because it existed in Lords of the Fallen. Like in Lords of the Fallen, you could get a few swords quite early that were just preposterously powerful. Like really, really powerful. They could carry you through most of the game. They were that strong. And I like that kind of thing. Alright, is it in here? So there's a door there, but it's covered in rubble. I have to... This feels like a game to me as well that's going to be really difficult to sprint. Have they vanished? Hey, the enemies have gone. It must be because I've killed them and I've not died, because I came through here a while back, didn't I? Interesting. So... Didn't kill him. Oh no, he's still there, banging his head. It's very, here we go. Very Dead Space, isn't it, the banging the head thing. I wonder if there's any other video game that's done that. In that manner. Ooh, what is this? Modaxinol injector. That better be damage. I hope it's damage. All I want is damage. Incredible weapons, like the Scud missile launcher. So, we're going to have to go back then and mess with that train, maybe? Oh, interesting. He's blue. Why is he blue? Are you stronger? No. So why do the enemies change? That digger's still there, and I can't fight it. Oh shit, because of the acid. That leg is weak. Let's go for the leg. Come on, lady. Boom. That's a shame. Oh, I'll try and show you the backstab as well on this guy. Because he should be on the machine, so if you... Oh, he's just come off it. That's unfortunate. He heard me. That was a charged R1 if you're wondering. I don't really see the point in them, but it's nice that they exist. I guess. Maybe with the other weapons they make more sense functionally, but with this weapon it just kind of feels weird. It makes it feel like Lords of the Fallen. Okay, so one more berserker up here. And we can hit the lift, right? Get the cheeky heal. Is there anything here? Kind of wish this game had a teleportation system, you know, like the bonfires. Because I would have liked to have gone back to those first two areas and explored them a little bit last night. But because couldn't remember how to get back. I know it involved the train. I avoided doing it. I also don't know what that bottom left thing means. Can you see in the bottom left above my 14 proficiency, there's that bar that's decreasing that looks like a stamina icon. Don't really understand what that is or what that means. There's a door there, but it's security access, so I can't do it. Let's go this way. Nothing down there, except for you. I'm always confused running through this area backwards. Right. This leads back to the train. We can double check what those injectors were too. Probably not the best way to do that run, but old habits die hard. Right. So, let's have a look. You see what I mean though? Like, I can't upgrade anything good because I don't have Tungsten Alloy Mark III. Tungsten Alloy Mark II, I've got about 60 of it, which is pointless, right? See if I can show you. No, there's no 2s. Suffice to say, I've got a lot of 2, but I don't have much 3. And that's an issue. So... Right, what's the new thing? This. Increases maximum stamina. Again. So it's a level 3 variant. Ooh, what's that? There it is. Enhances the sensors, making enemies seem to move more slowly at the cost of life. Interesting. You can inject yourself to get bullet time. Not really what I want, but cool, I guess. Stamina is something I do want, though, so... I'm going to take off that one, and I'm going to pop the stamina one on, and if I can afford it. If I can't afford it, I'll just level up the core. There we go. Because I have 39, apparently, of money to put towards leveling up. But I don't see the point, because I just get the more implants, but the implants are not interesting. None of it interests me at all. I'm going to bank it, though. I don't even know if the banking is worth doing. Don't know what it adds. There we go. Anyway. Things to figure out, guys. I'm just a bit nonplussed at the moment. I'm looking forward to a new area. I'm looking forward to a boss. I'm looking forward to a few things. Let me just double check this way before we jump on the train. Cause can I even go this way? No. That made that pretty quick then, didn't it?
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
And if you remember, in this other area, there was a big bridge, wasn't there, leading to that door that had that symbol. And I said we'll probably come back here quite later on. Well, we're here much sooner than I thought. And I wonder if they've upgraded the area appropriately. Pile of scrap. This bootleg Vangelis song. Have I been here? Dude, I don't remember any of this. Now I do, that's the door. Okay, flamethrower guy. Interesting, they're killing the monsters. So he must be security then. The fire's obnoxious. He shouldn't be able to shoot when I'm beating him up. Stop it. Big prick. I wonder if there's anywhere to explore here with this new ability. Probably. Just don't really want to get lost. So instead of going towards somewhere I recognise and I don't recognise, let's go towards somewhere new. So he's fighting too. His right arm is weak. Come on, dude, set him on fire. What are you doing? You kicked him. Whoa. Big trade. Interesting. And he immediately boomer turns and starts attacking me because I'm way more delicious than that dude who's about to bum him. Hit him then. Are they both doing it? That's garbage, dude. They pretend to fight until I turn up. Nonsensical violence. Eat my dick, you. He's dead? Damn. There you go. How do I do this? Try it. Why? Circulation tower. Ooh. Whoa, that's a grenade. Oh my god, that was the most effeminate explosion ever. Some kind of slow motion grenade, maybe. This guy's kind of tough. Oh, there we go. That was a much better hit on him. Right. It's been a long time since we've seen one of you. Are you going to function, you stupid enemy, instead of animation cancelling like a bitch? There it was. It still don't do the best damage. Whoa. That was not the fairest hitbox right there. I did 3 damage on it, and it instantly killed me. Like a boss. Didn't even fucking touch me. Anyway. The good part about this enemy is you can skip... Oh my god, I've got to ride the train again? Oof. That's not good.
Next stop, Resolve Biolabs.
Why? How does this make it into the game, dude? Oh, I think I fucked up then. I did fuck up. My bad.
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
Let's try that again, shall we?
I know. I've heard you say they can't.
It's funny too, because some of the hitboxes in this game are really good. But that one right there, I might have to slow it down to see if I just imagined it, but I don't think it hit me. I've been wrong before, though. So the other guys are not here, which is interesting. Do you notice how I'm not doing any armor damage to him? I was just doing straight numbers. I'm really not interested in this enemy. If it's gonna just cheese me like that, I'll just get on with it. I liked him when I first fought him because he made more sense and he didn't cheese me, but he cheesed me then, so yeah. Oh, hi. Two spins. There we go. Put him on his back. Ooh. Cortical processor, what does that mean? It must be an upgrade component. Hopefully we can get more damage. We need all the damage. Look at that, I have 93 tungsten alloy Mark II. I don't have one Mark III. That to me seems like a fundamental failing, that I can have nearly 100 of one. Oh shit. So it must be a poison cloud then. His body's weak. Damn, I just got bullied. I'm quite scared of this vicinity with this guy.
Electrical fluctuations can lead to death or injury within seconds.
There you go.
You can imagine
This bloody Don Hackett just does nothing but talk at you the entire game, dude. I don't care.
most of the headlines.
Fucking
Don't
stupid
forget,
Apple
Creo
branded
consumer
silly
products
man.
Are in millions of homes the world over.
A rig capacitor. That's a mod, right? I don't know. Ooh, that poster looked cool. Ergolith? Seems very,
Development on Resolve.
if you've seen the stickers that you pop on your Titan, the like nose arts and stuff in Titanfall, those women, those like pin-up ladies. Ooh, another cool looking one. He has a flamethrower and a weak arm. There's the kick. And he's dead. Alright, tungsten alloy. Mark II! Still with the fucking Mark II. Do they expect you to upgrade every weapon or something? These remind me of node doors in Dead Space. I don't even know why, but they do. It's weird. I'm really happy this is a new area though, guys. That other area was fucking... Oh, hi. Whoa, there's like 50 dudes in there. It's a rave. Like blue light rave. That did no damage. Can I find a... His head is weak. There you go. Is that a new enemy? There's... Something's in there. Yeah, look at it. It's like a spider. They're obsessed with the spiders, aren't they? They can't have a video game without something spiderous in it. He tried to do the same thing. Only his failed. And mine did not. What is this then? Trying to target his right leg because his right leg looks vulnerable. Come on, dude, do your running attack. You know it's coming. There it was. Yeah, I know that was going to trade. He plays dead for a second and then he does an uppercut. It's the exact same move that the early game enemies did. It's kind of a false sense of security and then a punish. Did that miss? Fart. Fart. There you go. It is currently not possible. It is currently not possible. My stamina seems really fucking good now. I only just realised how good it is by watching the bar. I feel like I can attack way more. There we go. Don't really want to fight this spider in this room. Boom. Right. Oh, it's not a spider. It's just a ton of dudes together that super look like a spider. I might have to freeze frame that and zoom in to show you kind of what I saw, but it's not. It's just a ton of dudes. Which is better, because I was afraid it was going to be something something creepy. Wow. Talk about being blinded by the light. Ooh, that was close. I spaced it by just not being there. And then we've just got this guy, right? His left arm is weak. There you go. Reclamation something. What was that? Reclamation Buddy V2? Do you think that makes it easier to get your stuff
I
back?
noticed some irregularities during my last review. There seems to be significant aberrations in the payload dispersal unit. My first course of action was to inform my supervisor, considering the matter closed. But here it is again. It's infuriating. My only conclusion is there are problems down the line. Unless changes have been made and we have not been notified, which is completely unacceptable. But every time I raise the matter, here I am.
So there's people in here. This way. Why are you backtracking, dude? Enough backskating. Yeah, that's it. Get that attention. See that? He nearly flamed me. Damn. I thought I just saw like a couple extra grenades then. I think I'm going insane. You're dead, right? Yeah. So... Again, it sounds like it's coming from the left and it's not. He's reloading. Good opportunity to punish. Ooh, it looks like you jump off the wall sometimes. It looks quite cool. I wonder if it's context sensitive or if it's just animations overlapping with geometry.
Happy birthday, little brother. Hope you're doing okay. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Two bad guys
Is work
that way.
taking over again. I know that added responsibility will take a while for you to get used to. It's not really in your nature to be the boss man. Seriously though, we appreciate everything you're doing for us. Don't think we don't.
I hate that move. It's almost never in range. Oh wow, he still hit me with the fire? You dirty bastard.
We all miss you. Enjoy your party and the cake. You're the best.
Give me that life back.
Love, Peggy.
That 20% is a great upgrade. It's definitely going to see his leg. There you go. Give me that life. Boom, son. What is this? Rare material scrap. Could be good, right? You notice how there's not been as many jump scares with like them smashing through shit? More tungsten alloy. It's warning me now. I think I actually have the maximum capacity for tungsten alloy V2. What the hell? Keep your cake. Do you think that's a Portal reference, or if that has anything that alludes to the story of the game? He's dead. Get down, friend. I wonder if you can get that gun. It'd be interesting if you can use guns in this game. I don't really feel like it's a game that would benefit guns, but I guess you never know, right? There's a lot of people here. Where did he come from? Random dude just chilling out. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. Can't lock onto him though. Boom, son. Wow, that did 114 damage. My kind of numbers. But... ooh, there's a thing. Oh, I don't want to use that just yet. Two again. Just these heavy dudes everywhere. That's one of my criticisms of the game so far. Like, everybody likes to criticize Neo for its lack of enemies, but this game has a lack of enemies. Like, big time. You got Claw Guy, you got Heavy Guy, and that's it. Like, Claw Guy, Heavy Guy, Claw Guy, Heavy Guy. It's like an ocean of Claw Guys and Heavy Guys. And admittedly, this guy's using a flamethrower, but he's still a heavy guy. Wouldn't let me use my injection, then I thought I was going to die. But we managed to avoid it. Suppose there was those jumping cunts, but they were just awful. They weren't to be respected. They were just a bad enemy. Grenade. His range is not good though, is it? Body and head. I pick head. Head, I choose you. Oh. Look at that. Iframes from the backdash into execution meant that I technically didn't take fire damage, even though I took like 3 just then. Before that, that was very successful. Which means that there must be some iframes for something, right? That has to be how that works. I traded with that. I don't really know what that is, but it was a trade. Give me that life back, scrub. Thank you. Is that good tungsten? Nope, that's bad tungsten. Is that good tungsten? Vital Injection V3. That could be good. That's the one where you inject yourself and it heals yourself over a period of time. I think. Oh! I haven't seen one of them in a while. This is a bit close for you, dude. I wonder if changing between body parts mid-combo is a thing in this game. Because that's what I was doing just then, to try and get to his leg. And I don't know if it makes a difference. Maybe if you hit like both the legs, it knocks them down. Or something like that. That could be an interesting mechanic.
You've got to knock it off. I told you last time they're watching everything we do here. Stupid stuff like that may be amusing to you, but I worked hard to get my position. And I don't want to lose it over some co-worker's attempt at humor.